Hey guys, welcome to the Hollywood Raw YouTube page. Make sure you drop a comment, like, subscribe.
Do all the fun things.
Follow
everything. We're here to entertain you guys.
What are you waiting for? Hurry up, let's go.
Enjoy. What up, everyone? Welcome to Hollywood Raw. Welcome to our Raw Rundown, which is our new Friday little special. Get you wrapped up, get you up to date on all things entertainment news. Make sure you didn't miss out on any of the big stories of the week, because that is what we're here for. Inform you, keep you up to date.
Yes, so we do this Raw Rundown, the top 10 stories of the week based on Google searches, and we give you our little insight, our little dirt that we know that's going on in the Hollywood world. So, Dax, let's start with number 10.
All right, number 10 coming in. This one was kind of funny. So, Lindsay Lohan apparently is not Lindsay Lohan. It's Lindsay Lohan.
Hey, everyone. It's Lindsay Lohan. And guess what? Now I'm on TikTok.
Did you know that?
I had no idea. I question this. I have to do so many interviews. There's got to be a lot of research. She had to have said her name on some TV show in the past, and even her mom, and just tried to see if there's something going on there. I question this.
I got to imagine, like our show, as in many other shows, you have your guest do a promo, and during that promo, you would say, hey, this is Lindsay Lohan. Thanks for joining me. I'll be on Hollywood Raw this week. Something like that, right?
You're
telling me that she's never said it and no one's ever caught it, but she did a TikTok. Let me get people up to speed. She did a TikTok this week, or actually earlier this month, that just went viral this week, where she says, hey, this is Lindsay Lohan, and I'm now on TikTok. And everyone's jumping like, did you just say your name wrong? Or what's happening? Kind of like, you remember everyone's been calling Rihanna, and she pronounces her name Rihanna. It's kind of the same situation.
Yeah, it's crazy. She never questioned. She never stopped Jimmy Fallon or any other late night show from saying her name in the past. Why now? I don't know. But props to Lindsay for taking a stance to correct everyone.
Question: will you start calling her Lindsay Lohan?
Absolutely not. I'll continue to call her Firecrotch.
All right, let's move on. Number 9. Oh, I love this story. Dude, I love this story so much. Ben Stiller and his, ex-wife, estranged wife, Christine Taylor, they split up 5 years ago, and they are now back together.
Wild story. Pretty interesting. It's very subtle how it kind of came out, the whole thing he said in an interview, and it was just like, I mean, it was nice. It was a nice story to hear. It was kind of crazy and weird, but wild.
Yeah. He said that this all came about because of COVID, and when COVID hit, I guess Christine invited him to live in the family home with her and the kids, so that he could be with the kids and this whole thing. And then over time, it's just started to evolve. They're around each other so much, and I think they kind of fell back in love with each other, and so now they are back on. And I don't know. To me, this story makes me so happy. Do you remember this also happened with Pink and Carrie Hart a long time ago?
Yeah.
They had separated and then kind of reconnected, got back together, and now they're stronger than ever. I like these kind of stories.
It's very nice, and this wasn't a breakup that was highly publicized. I mean, I remember when the announcement came, we were sort of in shock because they were always in movies together. Ben would constantly have her as a role in a movie, like in Dodgeball, and just in any project that Ben was in, he would try to incorporate her in that film. And then that breakup happens, and it's sort of like, oh. But now it's they're obviously working on themselves and working on the relationship, and they're back together. It's a nice story. We don't really hear that kind of story too much in Hollywood.
Hollywood never gives us those stories, right?
Yeah, let's go.
We just get the broken up and they hate each other, and now they're gonna sue each other for millions of dollars, and it's always just nasty. This one's a good one.
Yeah. All right, let's go to number 8.
Number 8. Jennifer Lawrence welcomes her first child. She is now a mother. And that's all I have for you. We don't have. we literally don't have.
I don't know.
We don't have gender. We don't have name. We don't have the exact date. We have nothing.
No, I'm curious when she goes back to work. But I also felt like she was pregnant for maybe 14 months. I felt like a little bit longer than 9 months she was pregnant. I don't know. Somehow it just felt like it was a really long pregnancy.
I agree. It did feel like a very long pregnancy. I feel like we've been talking about her being pregnant for so long. Again, we don't know when she had the baby, though. All we can know is that the baby has come into the world. So maybe she had it a long time ago. I don't know, but the news just broke now that she gave birth.
Yeah.
So that's all we got for you. It's just really a quick heads up. Jennifer Lawrence is a mom. All right, number
cool.
7. Speaking of pregnancies and all of that stuff, did you see the photos of Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas out walking down the street where everyone's been talking about her having a baby bump?
I'm sorry. I did see this, and it was it's interesting. I actually just saw Joe Jonas recently perform at the Super Bowl. He was
the Super Bowl a party
at a party, and he was going nuts. Maybe he was celebrating because of this news, but it's a interesting kind of photo. Like, I don't know how to describe.
I always feel
the photos
so awkward.
To assume
these photos of like someone's baby belly, but like could not be. Like I've always been taught my whole life is like, if you see a woman and she has a little belly, don't ever ask. Like, even if she's 9 months pregnant and like the baby's crowning, you don't ask if she's pregnant.
Right?
So for so many blog posts and all these people to be like constantly jumping on and calling her pregnant, I mean, good for them, but I feel like I need to wait until they announce it. I mean, they were really quiet about the first one. They did not talk until like literally she was about to pop. So I got to imagine that if she is pregnant, they're not going to say anything at all. They're just private people.
Yeah, no, it's I feel like the Jonas Brothers have been really popping out kids for the last, couple of years, between Kevin and now, Nick, who had a surrogate, and now Joe. I think we're just, it's funny just because we remember when they were all about celibacy, when they were trying to save themselves for marriage, and the purity rings, and now it's like they changed.
Which we also learned were not a truthful thing either back then.
Come on, remember that? That was the funniest thing. Like, they're rocking their purity ring. I was like, oh my God, this is so bizarre. This is, I don't know, it's just funny. I don't know how many kids are rocking purity rings. I don't know. Can we bring that back? If people start rocking purity rings.
Bring back purity rings, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get on to the next one. Number 6. So Tom Holland, in this new movie, there was an appearance with Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, and Tom revealed that one of them is wearing a fake butt in their spider suit, but doesn't say which one. I can tell you his exact quote. His exact quote was, hold on, I got to remove the little ad here. The exact quote is, "I'm going to give you a spoiler, and I'm not going to tell you who," he said during an appearance on Seth Meyers show. "But one of us had a fake ass in their suit. You can figure that out for yourselves." And that's it. Just left it as that.
I mean, come on. This has to happen all the time. There's no way these people.
I'm sure.
It's Hollywood.
All the Spider-Mans, all the Superman suits, and any time that you've got one of these super tight suits on, they're going to have padding and all. It's like a push-up bra, right?
Of course. I mean, I actually thought this would happen more often. I thought this was part of the movie magic. This is just something that would happen, went down in the industry. I had no idea. So I don't judge. It's fine. I thought this was already happening.
And share your secrets, because I could use them myself.
All right, what's next?
Do they have these in normal everyday wear? Just
I know,
questions.
dude. Just
asking for a friend.
Yeah.
All right. Number 5. Oh, you see this story? So the women's U.S. soccer team got awarded a $24 million equal pay lawsuit payout. Did you see this?
I did see this.
It's huge. So they went, obviously they sued because, let's be honest, women's soccer, way more exciting than men's soccer.
Yeah, they win
in the U.S. by far. And not only that, they win. They win Olympics. They win World Cup. I mean, they are crushing it. And they were not getting paid as much as men soccer players. And so they were like, what the hell is happening? Like, we're the ones crushing it out there and not getting paid. So they just got awarded $24 million for the team.
I just hope they become nicer now. I'm telling you, from my experiences on the street, the women's soccer team has not been the nicest to the people on the street. So I hope they become.
Why is that? That's weird.
I don't know. They've been angry. They haven't gotten paid. So it's hopefully they just get nicer.
Well, this might make them a little nicer, where they feel like all their hard work is, worth the paycheck they're getting.
Yeah, again, now they have no excuse. So be nice. Be nice to the people in the street.
All right, moving on to number 4, which is another big sum of money. But Britney Spears just signed a $15 million book deal for a tell-all memoir. I'm excited. I will actually read this. Well,
you listen to it on the car
on tape.
Yeah, exactly. You're not a reader. You listen to it on the. You listen to it on the
Only
car.
if Britney reads it on tape. How great would that be?
Oh my God.
She does the book on tape and she just reads the whole thing. That's so awesome.
Yeah, if she does the book on tape, that's what people are gonna do. That will do amazing. All right. I think. Do you think Britney's going to sit in front of a typewriter and write this book? No, she's going to sit with a few writers and just basically tell her story. They're going to do all the work. So let's get that out of the way. Next part.
I don't care who writes it. Just give us all the details and then let us digest it. I don't care who writes it, who sits in front of the typewriter. Like, let them go to town, put it into a format that I can read, because I don't think we want Britney writing her own book. No. You know what I'm saying?
If she was writing her own book, it would be a bunch of doodling. No,
I'm excited. This will be a good.
It'll be a great book.
I think this will be juicy, salacious, the whole thing. Because look, her life is so abnormal that she's got a lot to tell.
Yeah, I'm curious what the big takeaway from the book is. Usually from like the Jamie Lynn Spears book, there's the first story that really kind of took off from the book and said to bring readers in. So I'm curious what this book does.
Oh, I'm sure they'll have it. I mean, anything that she says turns into a headline, so I'm sure that any chapter of this book will explode and everyone will be talking about.
Yeah.
Simon & Schuster, by the way, got the rights. This was a huge bidding war. This was, I think I read that this was the highest bidding war since the Obamas in getting their book deal.
That's interesting. That's wild. I believe it. I get it.
I get it too. All right, coming in at number 3, Michael Bublé's wife. They revealed that she's pregnant, and this is with baby number 4. Did you see this music video for "I'll Never Love You"? I'll Never Not Love You.
I love Michael Bublé. Love the way they did it. He's a happy guy. Happy for him. He's also promoting an album.
If you want to see it, let me just tell you: go to watch the video and then scroll and go all the way to the end of the video, because it's in the last 4 seconds. You'll see her walking out, and she's got a big old belly.
Yeah.
Belly.
It's awesome. And listen, at the end, it's awesome. Congrats to them. Great guy, but he's also promoting an album. So obviously they make the announcement around the album. Good for them.
Yeah. All right. Number 2, Kanye West. He had this big Donda 2 performance in Miami the other night. And one of the things that people are talking about is the fact that in his song, he includes a sample of Kim Kardashian's monologue from Saturday Night Live. Did you see this?
I did see this, yeah.
All right, so I'll give you exactly the part of the clip that he sampled, but it's when she's saying, "I married the best rapper of all time. Not only that, he is the richest black man in America, a talented, legit genius who gave me 4 incredible kids."
I mean, come on, that was pretty nice. That was, I mean, listen, that's why Kanye is, he's got some of his issues, or he's insane, but that was a smart move. It's funny. It was a great line by Kim.
Do you think
very clever?
Do you think that he's trolling her even more because he's doing it from Saturday Night Live, which is where Pete works, her new boyfriend?
I think he's using,
she said this on your show about me.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's so many factors. I think he just understands the media. I think he understands making headlines. I think he understands bringing attention. I think he loves the part of it that makes his ego bigger. Smart move. I think it was funny. It was creative. He's a genius.
He is a genius, but I'm so over him.
I get it.
We've been talking about this.
Yeah. We're done.
The thing is, I'm so over him, but we can't avoid him.
No,
you can't avoid Kanye right now.
Every
especially
day.
when you're in entertainment news and you're talking celebrities. It's like he just dominates the headlines constantly to the point where you can't ignore him and you can't get away from him.
Yeah, every single day there's something, and it's really frustrating. But it's like, come on, I'm trying to. Yeah.
Uncut Gems.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry. When I think of Kanye now, I think of Julia Fox's interview
I know.
that went viral all this week. Uncut Gems.
Yes.
Okay.
Number one.
Number one. All right, this is a big story, but The Weeknd was caught kissing Simi Khadra, who is one of Bella Hadid's friends. She is also one of the singers from Simi Hayes. And so this story goes that, he was in Vegas. He's celebrating his 32nd birthday at Delilah out there, and video cameras caught him. You can go to TMZ and watch the video, but it's at like 2 a.m. in the morning. The both of them are hanging out, and then they just start making out.
Yeah,
Is it weird when you start dating like your ex-girlfriend's friends though?
Listen, this is the game. This is the business. She's hot. He's a star. I mean, listen, I get it. It's funny though because the next day, somehow a photographer in New York spotted her walking down the street.
Oh, somehow.
She's walking in Soho, her and her DJ partner, and somehow a photographer says, "Hey, isn't it the girl, whatever her name is, who just hooked up with The Weeknd? I'm going to take photos of her." Guys, this is bullshit. This is ridiculous. Like, use your head. This is the game.
A great PR
this
strategy.
is a great score for her, and they weren't hiding at all. I mean, listen, it's his birthday, and they're in Vegas, but she was not hiding. And
but I think this is a good example of what we always talk about here on Hollywood Raw. Is just like the people setting up or tipping off paparazzi or any of that because there's an ulterior motive, and that is press and publicity for yourself or The Weeknd as well, but it's a smart move because, look, we're talking about it. And she gets her face out, and I don't ever knock it, but it's so obvious, and a lot of people don't see it.
Yeah, listen, smart move. We're not mad at it. We're not angry at it. It's just funny when people start to talk about this. I'm like, change the strategy up. You're all using the same exact strategy. We know the plan. I could have called that out a mile away that she was going to get photographed when she got back. It's just how it is. But see if you could trick us to think that you're not doing it. Make us believe it again. Make us believe that Hollywood is
also
real.
So jaded at this point that someone could like legit get papped and be like, "Oh, you set that shit up."
Yeah, no. Listen. There is some real candid shots. Just nowadays, it's very hard. I mean, it's the business, man. It's the business guys. But this was your Hollywood top 10 stories of the week. If you want to see some of
we call the Raw Rundown.
If you want to see videos that you can't find anywhere else, if you love the old school celebrity paparazzi videos that kind of like got you hooked on this stuff years ago, we got it back. And it's on our TikTok page, Hollywood Raw, Instagram, Facebook. It's on it all. It's literally, you cannot find these videos anywhere else except at the Hollywood Raw podcast on their socials. So make sure you guys give us a follow, leave a review. It's the best thing to do is to give us some support. Follow me at Adam Glyn, Glyn. Follow Dax Holt at DaxHolt. We'll see you guys next time.
Guys, hope you liked that video. We got a lot more where that came from.
Hit that bell, like, subscribe, share with a friend. The best thing you do to support us is really doing that. And we really need the money because we need hair gel.